Dream to become the next Sir Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein? Learn calculus from Refath Bari, aka 800/800 guy, is teaching calculus this year. Watch his videos.
Okay folks, back to calculus. Today we're going to be exploring limits analytically. So let's take a look at an example. Let's find the limit as x approaches -6 of the following. Now this looks pretty easy, and at first this is how you might attempt to solve this problem. You see a square root in the denominator, and you've been taught to use conjugates when you see square roots in the denominator, right? But it turns out that this does not work. Why? Well, once you simplify the denominator, you'll still get a 0. So maybe you think, hey, maybe I can use conjugates and difference of perfect squares. Turns out that, once again, it doesn't work. What you have to do is, instead of simplifying the denominator, let's try to simplify the numerator. X plus 6 is the same thing as square root of x plus 6 squared, correct? Well, the good thing about that is that now we can simplify f of x into something much simpler. This becomes x plus 6 over square root of x plus 6, and now we can remove this discontinuity, and we're left with square root of x plus 6, and obviously the limit of x approaches -6 of this function is just going to be -6 plus 6, which is 0. And that is not the final answer. Why? Well, it's actually the half right answer. Because as you can see, we're asking for the limit as x approaches -6. And you can see that there's a square root in the denominator. How does this function look like? Maybe that'll help you to understand why this is not the right answer. You can see there's a square root, and we know that square root functions generally look like this, right? So this function is almost the same. It's just shifted over at -6. Okay, so that's how this function looks like. What we found is the limit of this function as x approaches -6 from the right hand side. So you can see as x approaches -6 from the right hand side, it is approaching 0. But there's no left hand side, because if you have an x less than -6, that makes this denominator undefined. And so because the limit as x approaches -6 from the left hand side does not exist, and because that's not equal to the limit from x approaches 6 from the right hand side, because the left and right hand side limits are not equal, we can conclude that the limit of f of x as x approaches -6 of this function, this square root function, does not exist. So that's the answer, and thank you for watching.
Bari Science Lab to fall in love with math and science, especially programming.